my goodness. Wow.
We're going to Funky Town.
Since 1952, Leonard's Bakery has been making malasadas and making everybody's belly so happy. Joining me is a third generation of Lenny's, Leonard Rego III. Thank you for having us.
Thank you for stopping by.
This is the first time I've been like kind of behind the scenes. I've always been on the other side in those long lines. What do you think is like the secret to you guys having this continuous long lines and people just really want your malasadas? What do you think the secret is?
I mean, malasadas are a staple food here. They're a treat locals love to indulge in, and I mean, being in the Waikiki area, a lot of visitors want to experience life as the locals do.
So malasadas were created, like how were malasadas created? I want to say, how did it come to Hawaii?
So malasadas were a tradition that came from Portugal during Lent. They were a customary dish that the Portuguese would make to use up any indulgent ingredients in their pantries, like the sugar and fat. And when Portuguese migrant plantation workers came to Hawaii, my ancestors came in the 1800s. The plantation workers brought their traditions with them, and over time they integrated into local culture and local cuisine.
That makes sense. That makes perfect sense. And that's kind of like, that's how the plate lunches started, and that's how all of this tradition began. But it's like, this is a staple. Like, people want to bring this home to wherever they're from, but give them as gifts. You see them at potlucks. There's Malasada Day. I mean, there's so many reasons to get Leonard's Bakery malasadas. Now, we're at the original location, not too far from the actual first location, but you outgrew that space. So the one on Kapahulu is I want to say, the main hub.
Yeah, this is our only brick and mortar store on island, aside from the Malasada Mobile food trucks we have scattered about.
How many trucks do you have?
We have 5 as of right now.
Okay, where are they located?
There's one in Koko Marina in Hawaii Kai, one in Kalihi, just near Middle Street in King. There's one in Kaneohe, one at the Pro Ridge Shopping Center, and one at the Waikele Shopping Center.
Okay, so a lot of shopping centers, a lot of foot traffic destinations is where you're located.
Yeah, just if you see a red and white striped food truck, that's probably us.
That's amazing. Okay, so you picked 3 of your most popular malasadas that we're going to try. Which ones did you pick?
So all these have fillings in them.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to give you a variety, so I picked a couple with original sugar on the outside, a couple with cinnamon sugar, and this lihing sugar on the
Oh, wow. Okay.
ones there. Original custards are best selling.
Okay, let's try
So
that.
We'll start there.
So oh my goodness, look at all this sugar.
Cheers.
Cheers. Now that's a malasada. That's good. That is so good.
It's one of the classic flavors that I know the locals appreciate, and after hearing about it, a lot of the visitors want to try the custard as well.
Custard is a big deal in Hawaii, especially Hawaii.
Mhm.
Okay, now this one here.
That one, I wanted to give you one of the classics. These are some of my favorites.
Okay.
Haupia is my personal favorite filling, especially with the cinnamon sugar on the outside.
But those that don't know what haupia is, what is haupia?
It's like a coconut cream kind of pudding. That's another staple food here. So that's something we wanted to incorporate into the
Cheers
malasada.
again.
Cheers.
Okay. That's good with the cinnamon. There's sugar everywhere.
I know. Yeah, it's like eating a hamburger. You just have to commit, or you're gonna get messy.
Now the last one you chose.
This one, it has the lihing sugar on the outside, and thought that might pair well with a fruity sort of flavor. So this is our guava filling.
Guava with Leonard.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Cheers.
Cheers.
That's super, super good. Okay.
Yeah, it's got like a sweet and salty kind of thing going on. Sweet, sour, salty.
We're going to take a quick break. We're going to get a napkin. And when we come back, we're going to talk a little bit about the history. And we're going to talk a little bit about the other things other than malasadas that you have. We'll be right back.
Sounds good.
And we are back at Leonard's Malasada with Lenny the Third. Now, you guys are more than just malasadas.
We are. I mean, malasadas are our bread and butter, so to speak. That's what most people come for. But our other specialty, also of Portuguese origin, is our sweet bread. And in front of you here, we've got some wraps that we make. It's got Portuguese sausage out on the inside, sweet bread on the outside. So good breakfast time, grab and go.
Anytime.
Kind of snack. Yeah.
Anytime snack. Okay. Cheers.
Cheers.
Sweet and savory. Crunchy a little bit from the sausage. This is very good. So this is another popular seller?
Those, if you stop by and you see them in the showcase, act fast because
They sell out.
They sell out real fast.
What is the trick? Do you order online? Like what is the trick that you can share with our viewers in order to get your malasadas fast so you don't have to wait in that line?
Yeah, so as of a couple of years ago, we introduced online ordering here. There's a link on our website. Part of the reason why I wanted to do that was, so locals who, they've been here before, they don't need to see the place and experience the full, have the whole experience like somebody visiting. They can just hop on their phone, order online, come right to the pickup window, grab and go. So
that's easy.
Yeah.
Wow. And then what time of the day is best to come?
Depends what you're looking for, I suppose. We are very busy between about 8 and 10 a.m. Everyone wants their coffee and donut for breakfast.
Sure.
It's usually a bit of a lull in the afternoon, so that's usually when I recommend.
But you're sold out with a lot of things though by then, right?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
These usually come out about 9 o'clock in the morning, between 8 and 10. So,
Yeah.
but we're trying to make them more often in the afternoons.
Okay, that's good to know.
Yeah.
Now, are there any future plans for other locations?
That's a good question. At some point, we might try to put one closer to the airport or maybe North Shore. Long term, be cool to expand to outer islands. We get a lot of requests for that.
Yeah, I can imagine. How do you do you ship to neighbor islands?
Not currently.
Okay.
It's something we might bring back.
Okay.
But quality control is always a big concern for us. So we want to make sure that whatever we're delivering is to the same standards of freshness that
Sure.
we strive for.
Sure. So you were born to do this job because your name is Leonard, right?
I guess I didn't choose this life. Life chose me. Something to that effect.
So tell me how you got into this role. Did your dad say, because your dad is Leonard Jr., the original founder is Leonard the First, so you're the third, and they said, put on your malasada hat, you're going to take over?
I came back from, I was in school in the mainland. I came back, decided I'd help out the family business, start working, and I mean, the rest is history. Nobody really asked it of me. I just dove right in, head first, hit the ground running, and making, learning as I go along.
What do you love about this job?
I mean, it's fulfilling. I'm carrying on a family legacy. We're part of a local tradition, local staple food, and it's gratifying to see to make improvements. To please my family and myself. And it's always heartwarming to see the smiles on the faces of our customers.
That's so true. I mean, everybody is just like anticipating a malasada in that line. Your parking lot is crazy, you know, with tons of cars, tourist cars, local cars. I mean, it's just, it's a sight, you know, it just makes you just feel good when you see something like that, because the economy is strong. You know, just people are really wanting this item because it's a feel-good item and it's affordable.
Yeah.
It's not like super expensive.
We try to keep our prices where we as fellow locals would want them to be.
Now you also have some souvenir items that you've also made. So like there's the malasada doll, you have the lanyard. What other types of things do you have?
We have a few different t-shirts. We've got like ceramic coffee mugs. We've got some really cute stickers.
I saw that.
Yeah,
I saw
my
the stickers.
sister helped redesign those.
What's your sister's name?
Tiana.
It doesn't even start with an L?
Oversight.
It could be Lenore. No?
Child number 2, maybe they weren't. they exhausted themselves on the first one.
Oh my God, too funny. Well, for more information, do you folks have a website that people go on?
We do.
What is that?
LeonardsHawaii.com.
Okay. And then you can always go to one of the shopping centers and find the Leonard's truck, but also come here. Come here early because things tend to sell out. So thank you so much for doing this. It was a pleasure, and I'm so glad I got to see the behind the scenes operation.
Yeah, no, it was a pleasure meeting you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We are at Manoa Marketplace at one of the new establishments created by restaurateur Dusty Grable. Dusty is here himself, and we're going to talk story and talk about Lady Elaine.
Yeah.
Now the name, I mean, if you know, you know, but tell us how you came up with the name.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. No, thank you for having me. So anytime we come up with a concept, we'll pick a inspiration word, kind of as a guide for our decision making. And joining the community of Manoa, we really wanted to remind ourselves that we're a neighborhood restaurant, nothing more. And so our inspiration word was neighborhood. And when you think about the most beloved neighborhoods growing up, Mr. Rogers' neighborhood is absolutely top of the list. And Lady Elaine Fairchild was a character on that show. She was a little bit of a rascal. She called everybody toots and had a little bit of a mischief maker. And Fred Rogers had her in there for a reason, for the community to learn how to love people who don't automatically love themselves easily. And our industry is filled with the misfits of the world, and so we relate with Lady Elaine for sure. I think it's a little misleading. It sounds more elegant than her character, but that's, I think, also the point.
We're not surprised that you would come up with such a clever concept, and the name is, like you said, it's very, very elegant, but it also meets kind of, all the shenanigans that happens in a restaurant.
Sure. Yeah.
Speaking of which, you have some fabulous items that you had chef prepare for us, and these are some more light fare appetizers.
Yeah. Well, one is a dessert, and
Okay.
one is a starter.
Okay.
This dish is near and dear to my heart because our young sous chef, Chef Rachel, this was the first dish that she was able to add to the menu. May I?
Yes, please.
So this is local tomatoes and cucumber panzanella salad. She also makes makes the yogurt in-house with local honey. Croutons from the bread shop in Kaimiki. And then instead of traditional basil, we use mint, which is real nice and bright and very refreshing. Yeah. So a nice little panzanella salad.
Very, very different. So would you say the menu is more of a Mediterranean type of menu?
Yeah, Mediterranean inspired. Mediterranean is such a large place, and there's so much influence from the different parts of the shores of the Mediterranean, North Africa, south of France, Spain, and then over to the Middle East. And so, I think our menu is foreign in a way, and then even beyond that, because nothing's authentic or traditional, it's even more unique to us. We're just a bunch of local kids that like food, and none of us, grew up in the Mediterranean. So this is our kind of inspiration from that. Yeah.
It's delicious. Very different. something I haven't tried before. And, you know, that's hard to do, you know, because I do eat for a living. So to be able to, you know, try some different flavors, and I really, really appreciate the salad. I know I asked you to select a cocktail because I know you have wonderful cocktails here. This one is pretty impressive. Can you tell me, just let our viewers know what this is and how it's made?
For sure, yeah. So, Elaine, my partner and our beverage manager, she created this using Kohana rum. We have a really close relationship with Kohana, and you know, their agricole rum, and that's the first drink of our menu, so the 1.1. There's a technique used in cocktails where you do a fat wash, like bacon wash bourbon or butter rum. What she did here to bring in the Mediterranean influence is do a goat yogurt wash rum, which is just, who thinks of that?
Oh my God.
So Kool-Aid created a really fun, refreshing agricole rum cocktail here with that.
That is very refreshing. I've never heard of fat washing.
Yeah.
But it's with yogurt.
Yeah.
Like
but goat yogurt. Too.
Goat yogurt.
Yeah, yeah.
Like that is so creative,
Yeah.
so unique. So would you say your cocktails here kind of whimsical like that? Would they
for
follow
sure.
that kind of?
Yeah, whimsical is a great word for it. We always want to be playful. I think sometimes the playfulness can maybe distract from the technique and the you know, history of expertise that Kool-Aid brings to the bar. But yeah, she you know, it takes a lot of effort to make something look effortless, and she does that really, really well.
This is very refreshing.
Yeah, she's
very
great.
refreshing. Now I know we're like going right to dessert. Tell me about this dessert.
Yeah, so ricotta fritters. They're you know, just little donuts that we make in house and serve with a bright lemon curd. And yeah, you know, 5 pieces, fun to share.
Okay. So we usually have dessert last,
Sure.
but you know what? We're gonna have salad and dessert for the first segment. Wow. So it's very, very light. So almost like a beignet kind of, would you say?
Yeah, it has similarities for sure. Yeah,
That's delicious.
I'm glad you like it.
That's so good.
Yeah.
It tastes like a malasada beignet
Right?
in one.
Yeah, we do. I know you just came from Leonard's, but so this is a hard act to follow. But I'm glad you like
Just
it.
as good.
Yeah.
The taste is there. I mean, this is on the dessert menu, lunch or dinner?
Both. Yep.
Wow. Who is the head chef here?
Yeah. So my partner and executive chef is Casey Kusaka. He's from Kaneohe. Grew up here. Graduated from Kamehameha schools, and then got to go to you know, KCC for culinary school here. After graduating here from the program, went up to Hyde Park, New York to go to the CIA.
Oh, wow.
There, learned a ton. Got to work in the city with people like David Chang, and you know, really, you know, got exposed to the world's culture up in New York before moving to San Francisco, where he joined the front of the house and became a general manager of a 2 Michelin star Mexican restaurant called Californios, certified sommelier, all before moving back home to Hawaii. I call him our unicorn because he has aloha spirit and mainland ambition. He also has both kitchen, you know,
Front and back of the house.
Yeah, exactly.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so to have that versatility and perspective is rare, and we're really lucky to have it. Yeah,
Well, we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to actually have some entrees.
sounds good.
Okay, we'll be right back. And we are back at Lady Elaine with Dusty Grable. Dusty, we are going to have some entrees now. We're gonna eat some healthy, regular food and not go right to dessert. Tell me what you had chef prepare for us.
Yeah, so this is our baba ganoush risotto. It's a roasted eggplant risotto with Calabrian chili crisp that we make in-house, and then a little local eggplant caponata. And then the other is our chermoula shrimp with Israeli couscous and sun-dried tomatoes.
Wow, these both sound fantastic. Okay, I'm going to...
Yeah?
Yes. So you are a graduate of Kamehameha School.
I am, believe it or not.
When people when people hear that, are they surprised? Like, do they know that you're born and raised here?
No, not at 1st.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think I was surprised to learn that as
Sure,
well. You know, because you come off with this like very like, you know, like GQ looking
No.
beard. I think you started the beard trend. I gotta say, you started the
No,
beard trend.
that's for sure not true. It's because I have a weak jaw and I'm getting older, so I'm hiding as much as I can below this beard. Yeah.
This is delicious. Wow. And this is available lunch or dinner?
Lunch and dinner, yes, yeah. A good portion of the menu is available for both. And then at lunchtime we have some, sandwich type items, pita wraps, and a burger. Yeah.
A burger?
Yeah.
It's not made of it's not like a vegan burger, it's a burger.
It's a real burger.
It's a real burger?
it's a beef burger, I should say. It's spiced with shawarma spices. It's accompanied with a homemade harissa tomato jam, and then chef's homemade parsley yogurt and provolone cheese. It's delicious, yeah.
This is very delicious. It's got I can taste the Mediterranean influence in all of the bites. It's very beautiful and healthy. These are very healthy dishes. So can I ask you, I know you had a big presence in Chinatown. I feel like your restaurants that you created over there, helped create, really started the Chinatown remodeling, revamping of all the different restaurants that soon followed. And then you had a couple of stints in luxury hotels. And then you picked Manoa. Why Manoa to open your restaurant?
Yeah, Chinatown was great. We followed in the footsteps of some really incredible trailblazers, and I'll be forever grateful for that opportunity. And then moving on and working with a few other restaurant groups, including Waikiki, was great. So Waikiki, Kaka'ako, Chinatown, they all have their different charm and values. I think Manoa, however, is truly a community, a neighborhood that you don't really drive through to go anywhere. You're either up here or you're not. And I think at this stage in our career as a restaurant group, we're really excited to join a community, serve that community as well as we possibly could, and hopefully be embraced by that community. And what better neighborhood than Manoa? It's magical up here. The community really responds to feeling invested into, and they'll support forever. Paisanos was around for 42 years before they eventually had to shut their doors, and that was really sad. But when I talked to Billy and Neela about their time in Manoa, they they expressed nothing but gratitude for the support that the community provided for them, and again, big shoes to fill. Excuse me. We hope we can serve this neighborhood well. And my daughters go to Noilani, we're excited to be part of a community. Yeah.
Well, I think when you think about those big shoes to fill, I think you're doing a pretty good job, because when you think about this neighborhood, it is a very old neighborhood. There's a lot of families still living here, and like you said, there wasn't those key core restaurants here. So to establish that and build that foundation, it makes sense for you to be here, and I feel like you are welcome. The lunch was packed, and you have lots of wonderful parking, so that also makes it easier to come here. Why did you want to get in the restaurant business?
Like so many people, I started in the restaurant industry while I was going to college, and fell in love with it. I really enjoyed making people happy. That was addictive. And then getting exposed to the world's culture through food and beverage was something as a local kid, wasn't sure how much traveling I'd get to do. But being able to get exposed to the world's culture through food and beverage was really, really incredible too. I had great mentors that helped me with that, and so I was hooked. Yeah.
Well, like I said, everything you do everything you do turns to gold, I want to say. You have such a wonderful following, and everything you do, that you put 110% into it. So there's no question that this is going to be successful. The food is amazing.
Thank you.
That cocktail is amazing. You're amazing.
We're trying. Thank you very much.
Well, congratulations and continued success to
Thank
you.
you very much. Cheers.
Thank you.